Whether you're a fan of Elon Musk and Tesla or not, you can't ignore their ability to surprise you. Tesla did exactly that on the first day of trading in 2022 with the news that it had delivered 308,000 vehicles in Q4 and over 936,000 in 2021 as a whole. Tesla stock jumped $143 on the news, with investment bank Morgan Stanley saying that delivering 2 million units in 2022 now looks far more realistic. The bank retained its $1,200 price target and overweight rating on the stock as a result. Airbnb started the new year on the front foot as well, despite new COVID cases in the U.S. reaching as many as 1 million per day. It may be some time before sentiment towards the stock becomes favorable once more. On a more upbeat note, Airbnb has reached a settlement with U.S. authorities over Cuban sanctions violations. Airbnb will pay a modest penalty of just over $91,000 to effectively settle the civil claim and will upgrade its systems procedures in its Cuba-facing business, which it set up in 2015. Chinese e-commerce and internet giant Alibaba bounced into the new year following a Bloomberg report which suggested that investors were repatriating their stock to Hong Kong prior to selling. Bloomberg highlighted a large number of American depository receipts in Alibaba that were being converted into Hong Kong-listed shares in the company. Hong Kong's central clearing and settlement system recorded an increase of around 724 million shares of Alibaba in custody over the prior week. Elsewhere, Alibaba is said to be in discussions with Chinese authorities about a sale of some or all of its stake in the popular social network Weibo. Reports suggest that state-owned Shanghai Media Group could acquire a 30% stake in the business from Alibaba. Weibo, which trades in Hong Kong, is currently valued at around $7.75 billion. Block, formerly known as Square, made a modest gain as influential fund manager Cathie Wood recently disclosed that her firm, ARK Investment, has purchased 194,700 shares in the payments and blockchain business. 3 of ARK Invest funds have been long-term holders of the stock, and they had previously added almost 225,000 shares back in early December. Research previously published by ARK says that it believes that Square's Cash App could become a leading global consumer financial services provider, and that with a 19% annual growth rate, the company could be worth $375 a share in 2025, compared to just $164 that the stock currently trades at. Square's change of name is not without controversy, and over the holidays, news broke that the tax services provider H&R Block has filed a trademark infringement lawsuit against Block, alleging that Square's new name competes directly with H&R Block in several cases of financial services. To finish up, Microsoft traded lower in the new year as the firm experienced an embarrassing issue with its Exchange email servers, which caused a backlog in the transmission of emails for users over the weekend. The company was able to quickly isolate the cause, an inability in its software to recognize the change of year to 2022, and it has provided a fix for users to install and resolve the issue. Meanwhile, Microsoft emerged as the leader in enterprise IT sales over 2021, earning $120 billion of revenue in the space and beating competitors such as IBM and Amazon. Total revenue in the space over 2021 among the 13 major players in the sector topped $613 billion, a figure that was up by 10% over 2020 data.